Hi, my name is Anthony Wilson, and today I'm going to be talking about Chile and why Aldi should go into Chile. So, a brief introduction about Chile. Chile is on the western side of the Pacific Ocean. Chile was founded in February 12th, 1818. Chile is one of or is the longest country at 2,650 miles going north-south with 109 miles going east-west. So the capital of Chile is Santiago. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, to be honest with you. So there's main spoken language is Spanish in Chile, but in certain areas, English is spoken and is also spoken in the classroom as well. The average income in Chile is $1,870,000, Chilean peso, which is 1,900 US dollars, with the poverty line in Chile being 4.7 of its people, and which is lower than it was in that is of 2022. It is a lot lower from 2020. So 2 years earlier, it was 9.9%, it being 4.7 in 2022. So Chile's culture, half of it is uh European and the other half being Native American descendants. It has the religion in Chile is Roman Catholics, with it also being most Roman Catholics and also Christians. So a traditional dish for Chileans are it's a meat soup. It is on the picture underneath, I believe it's on the picture, underneath the above the cactus looking thing. Like I said, it's a meat soup. So Chile is home to a famous island called the Easter Islands, or Easter Island, which Easter Island was founded in 1862. So in 1862 to 1863, there were slave raids. So with 15,000 people taken, and a couple key people that were taken were the king that was ruling at the time, and his wise men. Um, in like uh in 1888, Chile acquired the Easter Islands. So here's a brief history of what Aldi is. So Aldi, it was founded in 1913 by a family in Eastern Germany. To It was a family ran company, actually, under the name Option. I don't know if I'm saying that right either, but they were the family owners. In 1962, it got the iconic name of Aldi, so their last name plus discount, which is how they figured out the name Aldi. In 1976, they opened up a store in the United States of I and they opened a store in Iowa, USA. So some political hurdles that Aldi would have to be facing. One of them is the climate is shifting. So it was going, it kept shifting left to right constantly, and now is currently more moderate. And another thing that they would have to face would be trade and investment regulations. So they Chile actually has a really good rep not rep relationship with its traders. So that one would kind of be a hurdle that they have to deal with, but it's also with it being the longest country, it would be hard to get some of the stuff to the correct place without it being messed up. So the family behind Aldi, they they're also the owners of Trader Joe. So Trader Joe is underneath the umbrella of underneath the Alchin family. Like I said, they're from Eastern Germany. They're known for they're known for their two companies, to be honest. So go into why should Chile get an Aldi? So Chile's population is 18.5 million people, with an average house size being 3.1 people, with a life expectancy for men being 78 years old, and for women it's 83 years old. The main reason is that Aldi prides itself, it really prides itself on its great products for lower prices. As you can see in the figure to the right, I'm going to be comparing Aldi, Trader Joe to Kroger. So, as you can see with Kroger, a half gallon of milk, of 2% milk, it's 2.79. And at Trader Joe, that would cost you 2.59, and at Aldi, that'll cost you $1.45. With inflation, it will go up slightly for all of them, but that's only with inflation here in the States, that you'll see that go up a little bit. And for the organic breast that they sell at Kroger, Trader Joe, and Aldi, it costs you at Kroger $7.99 a pound for organic chicken breast. Over at Trader Joe, it'll cost you $6.99 for per pound. Just low. And over at Aldi, that same chicken will cost you $6.49 a pound. So as you can see with Aldi and its sister company or sister company, it's Trader Joe is a lot cheaper than like the names like bigger companies like Whole Foods, Kroger, for example. So some of these struggles that would come up for Aldi going into Chile. So the biggest one, Chile is a very hard market to get into for supermarkets. For example, uh, Chile has a store called Jumbo, a supermarket called Jumbo in Libar. I believe I'm saying that right. I could be very wrong, but which is they are a affiliated with Walmart, and with that, the Chileans are very loyal to their brands and their companies that they shop at. So their shopping habits would be a very crucial thing for Aldi. For Aldi going into Chile, it won't be easy, obviously. It's gonna be hard, but they could do it. But it would be very easy. It wouldn't be easy, like I said. One of the hardest things that's going to come up for them is the shopping habits. They're very loyal to their company. They're very loyal to Jumbo and Libar, but once they get past that, it'll be easy. A good location is also going to be a hard thing for them to find, it being a very narrow country. And online shopping, a lot of people now across the world after COVID, it are going more towards online shopping. That also is being with their food. So, for example, people are ordering their food online and getting it shipped to their house. Legal hurdles. Employment laws are a lot different from the Americas, Germany and Chile. Taxes and imports, they're gonna have to tax the food coming from Germany and to Chile. So, see, these are uh my link my sources that I found to help me with this. Like I said, thank you for your time. Have a good one.